Hello, welcome back again. It's Mr. Fox coming to you from DIGIFOX Labs. Today we're going to be talking about some news articles that have come across our desk. Now, none of this is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. Everything said here is 100% our opinion. So let's get right into it. Coming to you from Bloomberg. As we can see here, Credit Suisse wealth clients face margin calls on Russian assets. Based off of everything that's going on over there in Europe, specifically in the Ukraine and Russia sector, we can see here that Credit Suisse, the second largest bank of, I believe it was Switzerland? Yep, Switzerland's second largest bank is asking rich customers to post more collateral after cutting lending values on Russian countries. According to people familiar with the matter who requested anonymity to discuss internal information, other banks with wealth management arms, including Bank Petit and CSA, have also cut lending values, Bloomberg reported earlier. So essentially what you're looking at are wealth fund managers, banks, and all of these Western institutions cutting ties with Russia and asking those individuals that took advantage of their Russian investments to actually put more money up front to cover the cost of not only the risk, but potentially even more downside. So that's not looking good for individuals that are in that market. Going on to the next article coming to you from CNBC, we can see here, late breaking news, Biden just put out an executive order on cryptocurrencies. Here's everything that's in it. And as you can see here, there's even more breaking news. Let's see what we have here. JP Morgan is winding down its Russia operations amid widening business exodus over Ukraine war. So as we indicated earlier in the previous article, it looks like JP Morgan is also probably going to be doing the same thing if they haven't done so already. Now, going back to the article coming to you from CNBC, let's go ahead and see what the executive order has in store for the individuals in the United States. We see here that the measures announced Wednesday will focus on 6 key areas. So go ahead and listen up and turn up the volume. Number 1, consumer and investor protection. Number 2, financial stability. Number 3, illicit activity. 4, U.S. competitiveness on global stage. Number 5, financial inclusion. And number 6, responsible innovation. It is essentially protecting consumers, and it's important for, what does it say? Protecting consumers is an important part of the directive. There have been countless stories of investors falling for crypto scams or losing huge sums of money through cyber attacks on exchanges or users themselves. Now, here on DIGIFOX Labs, we've had unfortunately come across some rug pulls and some scams, both in cryptocurrencies as well as the NFT market. And that is just the nature of the beast. When you have essentially a free market, when you have something that's new and innovative, there's going to be risk implied with it. And it's essentially the wild, wild west where everything goes. Who is the biggest shark in the sea? Who is the biggest individual that can pretty much be a whale, right? I mean, without high risk, there's no really high return. So they want to negate that. And I believe, now, again, not financial advice, this is our opinion here at DIGIFOX Labs, that well, let's just be honest, shall we? They want to regulate it and protect big hedge fund managers, individuals with billions of dollars, and to just essentially prevent large swings in volatility. That's what it comes down to. And with this executive order, it looks like they are looking to do that as soon as possible. Now, there is speculation amongst all the crypto YouTubers that this is the catalyst for the Federal Reserve coin, not just for the United States, but for the United Kingdom, Romania. I believe there's an article somewhere in here about Romania having their own digital coin, and all the other Western civilizations that are looking to use blockchain as a form of currency. So that's interesting to note. So on to the next article coming to you from U.Today. Let's go ahead and see. Bitcoin is expected to hit milestone of 19 million BTC mined in the next 23 days, a report indicates. This just came out today, a couple of hours ago. And we can see here that according to current projections, Bitcoin is expected to reach the milestone of 19 million BTC mined within the next 23 days. So out of the 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be produced, 19 million of them have already been mined. They are out there. Now, we all know that not every single BTC is accounted for in the aspect of it can be on exchanges, it can be whatever. You have coins that have been lost forever, not to mention the 1 million coins that are held in a wallet, apparently by Satoshi himself, or herself, or themselves. So you must keep that in mind. So what does this mean? Essentially, it means that the price is expected to go up. Who knows when and who knows by how much, but obviously there's going to be fireworks coming in. So that is quite the milestone, and it just goes to show how early we are in this crypto space with all the news articles we are touching base with Biden's executive order, the mined BTCs that are going to hit 19 million. And let's go on to the next article. We see here back in January, Grand Theft automaker Take-Two eyes Web3 opportunities with Zynga Acquisition. So if you don't know who Zynga is, they are the creators of the video game on your cell phone, Farmville. Now, they were actually purchased by a company called Take-Two Interactive, who is the creators of the big franchise Grand Theft Auto. So we can see here that they acquired it for $12.7 billion, and they are looking to discuss and potentially incorporate NFTs. Specifically in the gaming world. There is a whole bunch of arguments with gamers and business moguls that are in the gaming sector that are pro NFTs and those are not, or essentially against NFTs. So that's going to be interesting how this is going to plan out. Here at DigiFox Labs, we do believe NFTs for gaming are going to be the future. It's just a matter of potentially regulations and setting up the foundation for probably hundreds of billions of dollars that are going to be in and out of the gaming industry with crypto behind it. And let's go ahead and go to the stock price of Zynga. We can see here that is currently trading at $9.15 as of today. Oh, it looks like $9.16. Its all-time high was actually all the way back in 2012, around March timeframe, and it was roughly around 1469. Currently, it looks like it is ranging in this $9 region, and this spike up right here is quite worrisome, actually. We're no TA experts, but that looks like a bit of a Bart Simpson. And if you're not familiar with TA and what a Bart Simpson is, it's essentially a Wyckoff pattern. And when it's forming in this direction, it's quite worrisome, but we have to wait and see how that plans out. This is on the max, so let's go ahead and go to the yearly, and we see here that, well, it's been confirmed. It went from $6 all the way up to $9 in the span of a week. So it's acting almost as if it's a cryptocurrency in itself. And this could have been because of the news of the acquisition and them looking at NFTs and Web3. So if you're interested in having a play within the NFT space, and are a bit worried and have low risk tolerance for the NFT space directly, you could go ahead and invest, again, not financial advice, invest in it through the Zynga Stock. So that's interesting to know. And now the biggest news that we have all been waiting for here. Stellar is about to release a roadmap that can actually expand DeFi through MoneyGram with smart contracts. That's right, Stellar is going to have smart contracts. And they are going to actually have it through MoneyGram. So that's going to be interesting to know. So we are going to scroll down here and give you a small 1 minute and 40-second clip of Tom Weller, who is the VP of Technical Strategy at the Stellar Foundation. So let's go ahead and look at this video here, and we'll go ahead and blow it up for you.
Network innovation is a core focus for the Stellar Development Foundation, and that's going to continue in 2022 as we challenge ourselves to adapt to new possibilities and see the opportunity they bring to extend Stellar. The most immediate way we can to do that this year is with smart contracts. You heard me right. I said we are looking to bring smart contracts to Stellar in 2022. There's a lot of work to be done to get there, but at SDF we're committed to researching and shepherding the development of the code and creating community engagement around an implementation. The goal is to have Stellar remain one of the most accessible networks for developers so they can deliver high quality and safe applications to their users while also allowing it to adapt and respond to the competitive blockchain landscape. Smart contracts would allow the ecosystem to develop a new suite of products and services on Stellar. They'd not only be a boon to current developers, they'd also attract new developers to Stellar. It will also make it easier for end users to take advantage of Stellar's network of fiat on-ramps to cash into the new digital economy, thereby improving equitable access to financial infrastructure. Since the Stellar network was built as the future of payments, it's important that smart contracts on Stellar are secure for users and can scale without exorbitant network fees. If we do this right, it could set smart contracts on Stellar apart from all the rest. We're optimistic that we can get it done this year, but ultimately, as an open source network with an engaged ecosystem of developers, this isn't solely our decision, right? It's something that we will build with ecosystem support. So we look forward to working with you all to build smart contracts on Stellar.
So there you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Stellar is going to have smart contracts. So go ahead and get your bag of XLM out there. Again, if you're interested in purchasing XLM, you could get it on crypto.com. You could get it on Coinbase. You could get it on UPHOLD. Also, if you're looking at having a mirror play with XRP, if you're in the United States, one of the only places you can obtain XRP is actually on UPHOLD, 100% legally, no VPN required. So there's that option for you, and we'll provide a link in the description below. But quite a lot covered today. We're going to go ahead and end it right here. So with that said, happy days and happy trading, and good luck to you all.